Well, I've seen that there was a title, the acupuncture, then there was another one, sacrocranial, craniosacral therapies. This is what I do. This is a kind of holistic medicine, and so most of you have heard about that. And the reason why I started to learn about that was the sciatica that you could see there, my own sciatica. What is the acupuncture? The acupuncture is based on the study of the body's reaction about 5,000 years ago in China and really in Asia. And it works with paths of energy that run along the body, and they are called meridians. And they are all like this, they have that aspect, that we could see them. There are many of those meridians, and well, I tell you, there are 12 main ones, and they work in pairs. They are linked to the organs and the viscera. Those are the main ones. And there are also 6 curious meridians that are linking somehow the 12 main ones. 12 tendinomuscular meridians that are basically used when there is a trauma, when somebody is really sick, and then the earliest you go, the earliest you get the results, the good results, and the many other points that are out of meridians. I took the knee, for example, to show that those needles are not put in along the meridian run, but they are in other areas that can also be treating the knee or the issue that it has to be treated. Then we can see also, that is in the back, that there are needles and there are different sizes. If some of you have got the acupuncture, you know that that happens, and it is according to the area of the body that you have to prick the needle. If there is more muscle, bigger. If there is less muscle, smaller. And there are also other tools, let's say, which is the moxa. Moxa is used to put heat inside of the body. So there is usually a cigar or those moxas on the needles, and then there are also many areas in the body that are reflecting, the pain in our bodies. So the ear is one of them, the head is another one, the palm's hand, also the foot soles. Those are the reflections of the different parts of the body. Other than all the back problems that everybody knows about and the structural problems, the acupuncture also treats internal diseases like digestive issues, stomach energy blockage, or the lack of it, livers and gallbladder, etc., as well as genitourinary problems. What is this craniosacral therapy about? Well, this is a very gentle touch, and it works with the central nervous system. The central nervous, this is the touch that we do, and obviously you have to take the head and also take the rest of the body. This therapy is based on these cerebral fluids that is created in the brain, and it goes all along the spinal cord, making a kind of pumping because it goes up and down. And that is extended, that movement that the bumping creates is extended through the spinal nerves to the bottom of the spinal cord. And these are the ventricles, and the fourth ventricle, and the lowest one is where that fluid is created. And it creates really a rhythm, an impulse. That is the impulse that makes the body has an autonomous movement, and something that we cannot control. So this is the craniosacral system, starting in the head, it goes along the spinal cord, it ends in the ponytail that we call the end of this central nervous system, and all the bones that are involved. It's true that we don't really notice how many imbalances every day can happen to us, because every emotion, every frightening thing is like it's wrinkling, the tissues inside. But this therapy also helps to iron it inside. So it really gives a big relief of everybody, of the whole body. This is how ugly we are. And the different colors is the different bones that our skull is made of, and also the decomposition. They are all separate there to understand that inside of our head there are also bones, the sphenoids, the vomer, the palatines, and this is the end of our skeleton, and this is sacrum and all the iliacal, sacroiliacal joints, and the final ends of the spinal cord as well. Okay, so this is the whole system from here to here, and then it goes to the rest of the body. I talked a little bit about sciatic before, but it's true that there are many causes of the sciatics, and it can be like it's always the irritation of the sciatic nerve. Okay, but that can be due to articular irritation. When it's swollen, it presses the nerve, and it's very painful. Or muscle irritation or so. And it's also interesting to know that this therapy can be held inside of the mouth, because when you work inside of the mouth, the whole system and the joints, the inner joints, relieve very much. And there are lots of pressure inside of the head, and that can be also gone. And it's very interesting for babies and for very young people. But babies, you know, after birth, baby system and the body system gets balanced on its own, but sometimes it needs to be helped. Many babies can't stop crying, and we don't know exactly why it is, and sometimes it's because they have gases, they have ear problems, and they have many other issues that this therapy can help them out with. Thank you.